We are continuing our Resurrection Trail hike. This is day 2, and we are packing up. All the teens are getting ready, and of course, these are teens, so we are not heading out until 10 o'clock in the morning. Everyone packed up and heading out, and some of the adults will be last, checking the camp for any items left, and of course making sure the fire is completely out and the bear box is empty.
Okay. Okay, starting my mileage.
Camp clean, hiking on. I want to thank you all for watching and hanging with us on this hike. And if you have not subscribed, we would ask that you would consider subscribing now so that you do not miss the rest of our hike and any of our future Alaskan adventures, and of course, our simple dry cabin lifestyle.
Here we are, day 2.
Day 2.
Monday. We're actually with a large group, but we're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, we met up with them last night. They met up with us last night.
Beautiful sunny day. It's already warm. We're hiking with 16 other people, and it's complete silence out here.
Oh, we must have left them behind.
Can't see or hear any of them. Everybody's on doing their own hike. It's
Some
pretty
are
cool.
in front, some are in back.
There's adults, but there's some young middle schoolers and whatnot, so front and back have walkie-talkies. Everybody's safe, but everybody's doing their own thing. Maddie's doing great.
So if you saw our first video on this hike, we hiked only 4.5 miles on the first day. Today, we're going to challenge ourselves, and we're going to hike about 11 miles. The teens and adults did really well yesterday. No complaining, no problems, no blisters. They didn't complain about the weight of their packs. Some were a little heavier than others. We did give them a gear list, so everyone had proper gear. Some of them have found out that their backpacks are too large for them, and some found out that they maybe didn't wear the best proper shoes or the best clothing. But so far, it's been a really good hike, and no one has gotten into any trouble, and we haven't had any problems. This is the Swan Lake fire area. This is where the Swan Lake fire, which was a large lightning-caused wildfire that burned between Sterling and Cooper Landing from June 5th, 2019 until the autumn of that year. In total, the fire burned approximately 170,000 acres. You will see this a lot of times during our hike. This is a precaution that we're taking with the teens. Every 2 miles, we will stop and everyone will gather. We'll check everyone, make sure everyone is safe and well, and we'll continue on for 2 more miles. The front person and the back person also have walkie-talkies. So if there's any problems, we're right there to take care of it. We had absolutely beautiful weather. It was warm, but not too hot. We had a little breeze, which kept the mosquitoes down, so we couldn't have asked for anything better. Maddie did really well throughout the entire hike. Anytime she got out of sight, or we got out of sight, she would stop and wait for us.
So we catch these guys coming downhill. They're too far ahead.
We did not carry water for Maddie. Obviously, there's plenty of water, but not all water was safe for her. This water here is moving very quickly, and she has her food pack on, and if she got into that, she might get washed down. So she knew that she needed to check with us and that we would definitely let her get into the water and get drinks when it was safe. And you'll notice all along the way that there are cabins, and you can rent these cabins for the night. You needed to reserve them well in advance, sometimes a year in advance, to be able to get into the cabins. But there are quite a few along the way. You will see a lot of flowers and nature things along the way because I am so in awe, and I love nature, and I love the flowers and the intricate way that they were created, and it's just such a beauty. It shows our creator's creativity in all the little things that he made for us to enjoy, and I try not to miss anything. Here at the top of the steps, there is a cabin that you can rent, and here are some boats that you are able to use if you rent that cabin. Here the lake spilled over into the trail, so David is taking the high road up over the water. Normally we try to stay on trail and not disturb the plants and undergrowth. Sometimes there just doesn't seem to be a way around. Do you go fast? Do you go slow? Do you go through? It was very interesting to see the different approaches that the teens took to getting around the water, which was inevitable. You couldn't get around it. Everyone got wet.
I was like, oh, I got Gore-Tex shoes. They worked before, and then my foot went underneath.
Oh, it's squishy now.
Now they're gonna have a hard
My
time
shoes have
drying.
been squishy for the past 2 hours. So.
It felt great for a second. Now it's cold.
I got it for Christmas.
He's got one of the socks are wet.
Mine are
Are you sitting guard, Maddie?
Here we are again, everyone meeting up at another 2-mile break.
My feet were warm last night too.
Yep.
Back then.
Yeah. I'll pick it up.
Break over, back on trail. We're going to start with a pretty good uphill.
And so it begins. I'm gonna be dead after today. Oh.
Okay, time to be truthful. I struggled. I struggled with this 11 miles and this uphill today, and you have that extra little bit of anxiety here in this tree area. This is also bear country, so you have to watch where you're putting your feet. You have to watch around you because these trees and this is very thick, and there are bears here. So yeah, I struggled in all sorts of ways. And if you can see closely, the mosquitoes were seriously intense. But the views were absolutely gorgeous, and it made it all worth it. I did end up seeing a bear. He was about 100 yards up the hill, so it was fun to see without feeling any danger. There were so many wildflowers and so many different kinds and so many different colors. It was so beautiful just watching the wildflowers go by. Here we're getting up a little higher. We're getting up into the pass, and we're going to see a little bit of snow.
Hey friends. So behind me you see our first patch of snow on day 2. And as you all know, this dog loves rolling in the snow. So we're gonna actually pull her pack off and let her free for a little bit. I'll carry her pack so she can just go play. She's been doing so good for 2 days now. Right, girl? Right. Okay. Should I go first? Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Looks like they're actually walking down there.
Go, go.
What a nut. You're a goofy girl. You're a goofy girl. Silly. You're so silly.
David and I actually reached the campsite first, and to my surprise, after my day of struggling, our campsite had little forget-me-nots all over it, and that happened to be my mother's favorite flower.
Down there.
Woo! Yeah!
Made it.
We made it.
As the adults and teens start to roll into camp, you'll see that everyone struggled today. It was a long, hard day, and they are glad that it's behind them.
The site being just up the hill from the creek.
So sometimes the first order of business is toilet business. And when there's a drone at camp, sometimes you get caught doing your business.
Hey guys. I had to.
How far are the rest of the guys? Which film?
There's a reason why I'm back. So late.
Who said it was 2 miles?
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Service said that. If you have a complaint, you can file it with them.
This does not seem like 2 miles. Here we go. No, it's not.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Welcome. Are you the end?
Thank you.
We need some wood for the fire. No. You don't get no fire. Maybe,
Don't you hear the fire, Ethan?
I wish.
So we found out that this campsite did not allow fire because we're too far away from the water. So the teens got creative and we had a virtual fire.
We have to get that campfire. I'm gonna fill it up. So
I thought they're poisonous. I said go for it.
walking
She didn't
past
answer. I know.
I
You said chocolate lilies were poisonous.
They are.
you know what you need
This is edible medicinal plants.
The root.
Oh.
Of all evil.
Fine print.
You have to remember, sometimes roots are different than
Yeah, I
the
forgot.
plant itself.
this too.
Oh, those are bunch berries.
Dwarf dogwood, bozo.
We call them bunch berries.
While everyone was eating their dinner, resting their feet, some had to have some blisters taken care of, and they had a little nature trivia.
Do you know these? Do you know this?
Wild geraniums.
We have a lot of those in our yard. We've been passing a bunch of them.
I have no idea.
Goldenrod.
Goldenrod.
What do you do with those?
One for two. We've been walking past this the entire way.
Oh, so it's extreme.
Oh wait, you see the thing.
I remember.
Do you?
Those
Can we
are
see the
poison
picture?
too.
Yeah, they are.
Extremely.
What's the picture?
Extremely
Oh yeah,
We-
hell.
th- I
those
call
big
it. I call
leaves
it
when
mountain
walking
corn.
by.
But I remember my aunt looked up
Farted.
the paper.
Yeah, I know what
I
you're
saw that.
And with all that weird
was not me.
dehydrated
Bad.
food, the farts have begun.
It doesn't really smell like a dog fart, but you know, maybe, buddy.
Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the rest of our hike.